Oh, hello everyone.
Hello, and let's welcome to a new year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, and
etc. etc.
good luck with 2012.
Yeah.
So,
Why are we making this video?
well, why not?
Yeah.
We are wanting to conclude the magnificent year of 2011.
Exactly.
It's been a good year for everyone around us, and there are even some
fireworks.
Dude, that was last year.
Yeah.
That's so last year. Right. So, how has this year been for us in the Let's Playing compartment?
Well, we have been productive, or
Somewhat in the
Somewhat.
later part of the year.
we kind of had some problems in the beginning, but we're gonna talk about that later. We have been productive. We made a lot of Let's Plays. Yeah, and we made some new ones.
We finished one we started last year. We were in the middle of
Yeah.
Beneath a Steel Sky, and we cracked down.
Yeah,
Technical malfunctions from hell.
my old computer's motherboard got fried.
Yeah, it got a little bit too funky.
It got fried, you can say.
Yeah,
First I thought it was the PSU, but it was the motherboard that was broken.
sucks.
So I got this one.
And it works.
Yeah, but then
We had a new problem.
the new problem with this new computer, we got a new sound card because the other sound card
Did not work perfectly.
it did. The other one, an older computer, was much better. But
Yeah.
the other one was working like flawless. It had no problems, and it was even. I think it's even better than this one.
Yep.
But it was good, and the old one computer, as we said, broke down, so we didn't have a good sound card because I think that sound card was even broken or something.
Yeah,
So we
something
had
like
to
that.
use the built-in one on this one. So we started using that one, and it didn't work. We couldn't record the audio. We
And
couldn't record the audio and the gameplay
Yes.
itself.
yes, but both channels didn't
No.
cooperate.
So after like hundreds and hundreds of tinkering,
We
I
got a new one.
finally got it working.
Yes,
But yeah, we got a new
the USB sound card.
we got a USB sound card because I got lazy and it was for a good price.
Yes,
So we tried that one, and we made did we made the full Let's Play or the half of the
did we complete at least Beneath a Steel Sky with it?
yeah, I think if you were listening to the first parts of Beneath a Steel Sky,
Yes, and the second one you can hear a
you
clear
can-
audio difference.
Yeah, you can hear a clear audio difference because you couldn't hear us both sometimes for some
No.
reason. The recording audio wasn't good enough or something.
No,
like
it was
that.
not. Yes, it is your kid brother with the flashers.
That's the flashing.
Yep, that's the flashing
I
thing.
get
We're
it.
not getting complete epilepsy here.
Like we were
Well,
indoors.
let's move along.
So
But we got the old one working again,
yeah, after a lot of tinkering.
and that one is better than the USB one.
This one is a little bit
So
better.
let's go with the Let's Plays we finished this year. As we said, we finished Beneath a
yeah.
Steel Sky. A little gem of a game, won't you say? Gem of a game, I mean.
Yeah, well, it's a good game,
But
but it was better when I was a kid. That's the
yeah,
thing.
it was
Much more fun back then.
yeah,
It's good. It's still good. But,
Yeah.
well, it has its moments
and it's flaws.
and its flaws, yeah. But Metroid Zero Mission was awesome.
Yes, a short little Let's Play we also completed this year.
I was very skeptical about
Yeah,
this one.
you were very skeptical when I told you about
I
it.
don't like the Metroid games. I think I
No,
mentioned
you
it
do
before.
not.
But that one was awesome.
Yes, it's a very good little remake of the original game.
And I didn't actually play. I was more like watching.
You played a couple of episodes.
A couple of episodes.
Those were very good, by the way.
But it was more fun watching and playing.
Yeah.
That's why.
Very few video games are like that.
Yeah. So
And then we started some massive projects.
a real big one.
Yeah, the
Breath of
the
Fire.
acid trip of a game. Breath of Fire 2, which we are still struggling with.
I think we have been recording Breath of Fire for about 12 or more hours of recorded gameplay.
Yes,
and if we count the grinding bits that we cut off, it's a lot more.
Yeah, we could grind at least a few hours.
Yeah.
You should be happy you don't get to see that. It's no fun.
It's not fun. Not fun at all.
And then we started another one, which turned out to be a little bit of a epic adventure as well. We thought it would be a short one, but it wasn't.
Yeah, because Eric and I was talking about, like, why don't we make a shorter Let's Play? Why are we doing these super long ones? And Zelda, well...
Zelda, The Adventures of Link, whatever it's called, the original one of the Nintendo Entertainment System. Yeah, it's hard. I think we died most times in a video game with that one.
I gotta make a counter when I...
We should count the number of deaths and tell you.
I will do that sometime when I'm...
Because it's many, but we don't get any punishment for dying, so sometimes I die just because being lazy.
Yeah, I know. And we have made some specials, like a collecting video of one of my Nintendo NES games collection.
We made a public announcement. And a Christmas special. Playoff bowling, by the way. I dare you.
Oh, that game sucks. I hate that game.
And we did a little mini Let's Play of Donkey Kong and another versus.
It was fun.
Yes, it was very good.
I'm gonna do a rematch. When
I think it's one of my favorite episodes.
Shut up. So that's kind of what we have done.
So what are we going to do?
In the future,
there will be robots, but
we have many plans and many ideas what games we like to play and what we like to let's play, but not all games are meant to be let's played at this point. That's the thing. We need to continue with our struggles, and when we find time to play those games that we know really well. Some games that we know really well can we maybe make really short ones.
Yes.
Like the one that we did before, was it Day of the Tentacle?
Yeah.
Like that one was like a speed run almost.
Full
Throttle was almost like that. You know, so we're gonna save the games, I think.
Yes, we're going both classic old games, and we're going with a little bit newer modern games. Yeah, it's a big spectrum here.
Yeah, that's kind of the plans. And in the future, I'm thinking of buying a new sound card, so we're even gonna get even better.
Especially a new microphone would be good.
Oh yeah, this is one from the early 90s.
Yeah, we're going to change it very soon.
Yeah, when we have money and time.
Yes, and the combination of it.
Yeah, of course.
So, what else have we been going on with us this year? Except this magical world of let's playing and retro games and.
We have been watching a lot of movies.
Yes,
that's one of them. And on, I have known Eric for a very long time since we were kids. So we, like on weekends we play Dungeons and Dragons and other role-playing games with our friends and one of my brothers. It's really fun. So that's what we have been doing mostly.
Yes.
But watching movies.
Yeah.
I've been doing it plenty this year. That's watching the old footage. You see, like we're talking about movies all the time.
And I only want to say one sentence about movies this year. It was a grey zone. It was nothing that stuck out except Super 8. That was the only good movie I can remember.
Tron was good.
Except Tron, but Tron was not last year, 2010.
Maybe it was. I don't know.
We don't know. But
the Smurfs.
yeah. Don't go in.
It was horrible.
Don't go there.
Okay.
So let's stick to another grey mass of this year. Before we go on, let's talk about gaming industry of 2011. It was grey. There was if we were going to symbolize
sequels.
If we were going to symbolize with something, take a big grey cement block and inscribe the number 3 on it.
Yeah.
That's gaming industry this year.
The year of the sequels.
And the OK games.
A lot of OK games.
Yes. But we are going to stick out of there with our own personal little part of this video with the top 3 and the bottom 3 games of 2011. Starring yours truly.
Yeah, should I start?
Yes, we're going to start with the bottom games.
The bottom games.
And your worst 3. Let's start with your number 3 and then I go on with mine.
Eric, you remember that we started a trade, what did we call it? Like competition almost in the summer that I should play a single player game. You should play a multiplayer one. And I played LA Noire.
Yeah, but you're sticking. You're a little too early there, mate. It's up in the bot with the number 3.
Oh, number 3.
Yes, you're spoiling a little, but it's okay.
Okay, we start with this one, but you also, yeah.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so...
What's your third worst game of this year?
Dead Island.
Oh my god, what a shock. It's on my list too. This is not scripted at all.
The thing is that Dead Island...
Yes. It's repetitive, it's boring, it's ugly.
Is it me who explaining what I don't like this game, or is it you?
Sorry, I think it's both, because we're both, right?
Yeah, kind of.
I should shut up.
Well, it's very repetitive.
Yes.
If I want to play a repetitive game that doing the same thing over and over again, I can play Diablo or something like that. But Dead Island is meant to be played in co-op.
Yeah.
That's the thing. And I never had... Well, I had a good experience. It was fun, but it was still repetitive. It was like doing the same quest over and over and over and over again. And like when you did the main quest, well, sometimes was okay. Not fun, but okay.
Yeah, it is in the large okay area of gaming, but it's a little bit lower because it's repetitive, and for me it didn't feel like it had anything new to come with. It's like everybody was praising it that would be like original, but it's not original at all. It's like take Borderlands and Dead Rising 2 and then smash them together, and you get Dead Island. And both these games are better on its own. Yeah,
like Borderlands is 10 times better.
Yeah, and Dead Island 2. No, I mean Dead Rising 2 is a better game.
Yeah, and the thing about Dead Island was, I don't know what was it again.
Right.
Well, it was just boring.
Yeah, should we move on?
Yeah, next one.
Number 2, I can go first one. I have a short little game which I will not talk much about. Death Spank, the Baconing. Yes, it's actually called that. It's the number 3, of course, game of the Death Spank series, which was originally created by Ron Gilbert, who created Monkey Island, stuff like that. And he left the process during this game. He was in it for the first 2, but not this one, and it shows. It's the same thing as the first 2 games, but it's worse humor. And humor is what these games are about. And it sucks. Don't buy it. It's worthless. Go on. What's your number 2?
Well, that one.
Yeah, I think you can combine it with your number 1 here.
This is, as we said before, or I said before, that we were having a sort of competition experiment or something. And I was playing LA Noire.
Complete single-player game, by the way.
And that game sucks ass.
Yes.
Sorry to all your fans of this game, but I think it sucks ass.
So worse,
expansion sucks ass.
You even had to put it on your number 1 and 2 list.
Yeah, it's that bad. You see, the thing about the game itself, like the Grand Theft Auto moment when you're driving the car or shooting people, was so boring, so poorly made.
It was very stock.
Yeah, very stock. It wasn't fun at all. It was like, okay, I can play this in Grand Theft Auto and it will be 10 times better or more. But the puzzle things was great, I think. But like picking up cigarettes and looking at them was it's not that fun. But, picking up the clues and doing that is much more fun. So they could make like a point and click adventure. Or like what they did to Heavy Rain could do the same thing almost. The Heavy Rain, it would be much better.
Yeah.
So it's on my first and second worst.
Well, I can do a little contribution. I also played it. I owned it, and I thought it was okay. It was not good, but not bad.
Sucks.
It was okay.
It sucks.
I liked the time era. I liked it was 1947. But
that's cool.
There was not enough movie stars in it. That's what I sucked. There was no like Clark Gable or Howard Hughes or no big stars in the names. I wanted to see that. And it's a complete rip-off of the movie LA Confidential.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go to something more positive. The top games, the best of the best.
Okay, should I start from the top or the bottom?
Start from the bottom. Your number 3. What was the third best game of the year for you? Or would you have some honorable mentions who didn't make
I have
the
one.
list? Yes.
Red Orchestra 2 is my honorable mention, I can say. It didn't make the list, but it's still really good. And if you don't like Battlefield,
you want
something more realistic, that is like a little bit harder. But I mean, like It's really realistic and it's fun. But it didn't make the list, but it's still good.
Yes. So let's go on to the list.
Okay, so now my list.
Go on number 3 game.
Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 2 Retribution.
Long title.
Yeah, it's a real long title. It's fun. I think it's a good game. I'm not a StarCraft fan, I can say that. Sorry, I'm not a StarCraft fan.
Except the Koreans.
So I like Warhammer for some reason. 40k.
It's cooler.
And it had like a co-op campaign.
Yeah.
Like the other one.
Yes.
So it was really fun. Like all the campaigns are interesting, and you have a lot of people. What are they talking about? Well, a lot of not classes, like races that you can play and so on from the 40k world and so on. So it's fun. What about you?
It's a good game. My number 3 is a game released not that long ago, Rayman Origins. Picture like the Mario game on the Wii, the new Super Mario Bros. Wii, but actually it has some original ideas and some innovation and creativity. That's what Rayman Origins is. It's a good game, very beautiful game in HD, completely 2D. Play it with some friends. You won't regret it. It's really good.
It's not that expensive, so
it's not that expensive actually.
You should pick it up.
Definitely. Moving on.
Okay. I think everyone knows this game, so it's nothing special. Minecraft.
Oh my goodness, what is that? Never heard of it. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I just say Minecraft. It's got released. It's an
official game.
It's an official game right now.
And if you haven't played it, then how's life on Mars? I wonder.
It's fun. It's super fun.
Yeah, well, it's like Lego game.
Yeah, kind of Lego.
But with zombies in it.
Yeah, I got a really creative mind, so it's very fun using your imagination building things.
Yeah.
But they should put more content.
They will, I'm sure.
I hope so. So, what about you?
Yes, I'm going with a game that is a little bit of cheating, but I'm going with Mass Effect 2, which was officially released in January 2011 on the PlayStation 3, which was what I played it on. So it's a PS3, it's a 2011 game, and it blew my mind away. It's the best RPG I played this year.
Yeah.
It's absolutely staggering good. It's got great script, great story, great characters. I really like the gang you're with. You made a good feel for it, and there really is some good stakes in this. You know, the universe is gonna blow away if I don't save it, so you feel really tense.
Yeah.
There's some good suspension, good atmosphere, good pacing. It's a good game. Period.
Yeah, I think I totally agree with you. It's good.
So let's go to the creme de la creme, the best games.
I know you don't like the single player in this one.
It's awful.
I think it's okay, but that's different. Battlefield 3. Why it's so awesome? The multiplayer is freaking awesome. It's so fun. I've always been a Battlefield fan since the dawn of ages ago. Well, I love this game. It's so good. I can't say anymore. It's so freaking good. It's so fun.
Yes, if you like gunwanks and American soldiers shooting other soldiers, play it. I myself am going with a little more cinematic game. It of course has a free on the end, like 75% of the games this year. I have Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception, and well, picture now I lost the name of it, but in the Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade, in a PlayStation 3 movie game taking place 2011.
Awesome.
That's it. It's not a original story. Sometimes a little bit laughable, but the gameplay is great and the set pieces are magnificent, and it's the most beautiful game I played. Period.
If you look at your list, by the way,
yes,
you all have single player games.
That's a big shock. No,
and look at my list.
Yes, but to be official, you can actually play Rayman Origins multiplayer,
not
which
online.
is good. No, you cannot.
But in Uncharted you can play online. But
yeah,
anyway,
but
it's just mumbling.
The multiplayer online on Uncharted 3 is not that good. It's a little bit stock. It's the same as the second game.
Okay, but that was decent.
Yes.
Should we move on?
I forgot to say my worst game this year, by the way. I can say short. Dead Space 2. Don't play it. It's awful.
Okay. It wasn't that fun.
No, it was not fun at all.
So
we'd like to thank everybody involved. I would like to thank you, my friend.
I'd like to thank you
for making this a great year, but we also like to thank some of our contributors, someone who has been doing good for us, commentating, or just being active and friendly to us.
Yeah, some of our friends.
Yes, we'd like to thank
Old Man
Stompy. Good job, mate.
Topsy.
Good, mate. And C3LL58. And no, that's not a robot from Star Wars, even if it sounds like one.
Check them out.
Yes, and Fred Bolt. Thank you for
he's a good man.
correcting some of our names. We wrong. It's Dodongo and not Deadongo. I know that now.
And all the rest. We couldn't make the list.
Yes, all our friends on YouTube. We would like to thank Muammar Gaddafi for all the inspiration and motivation he has given us this year. May he rest in pieces. And everybody else.
Everyone else that have been writing to us, subscribing, or messages.
So take care. Have a good new year. Have a happy 2012.
Yeah.
And stay tuned for more.
Yeah, more is coming.
We'll be right back after these messages.
See ya.